She was stranded on a deserted island after an accident.
Hello! Lucas!
To survive, she caught some small fish. Strangely, she didn't eat a single one. Instead, she crushed the fish and threw them all into the sea. As the scent of blood spread, she believed it would attract sharks. And there she stood, in the water, a sharp wooden spear in hand.
Shit! Yes! Yes!
This shark could have fed her for days, but she didn't eat it. Instead, she hung the shark from a tree and hid inside a pre-dug sand pit. Her eyes locked onto the carcass, her stomach growled with hunger. But she had to resist. That day, she fired a signal flare into the sky. She caught a glimpse of a terrifying creature. For her own safety, she decided to use the shark as bait to see if the monster would show itself. But exhaustion overtook her, and she fell asleep during the watch. When she woke, the shark was gone, confirming her fears. Now, she had to find a way off this island. The next morning, using the last of her supplies, she built a makeshift raft. But the idea proved too naive. A single life jacket and a suitcase were nowhere near enough. Not enough buoyancy, impossible to balance. Reluctantly, she abandoned the plan. Night fell again. To avoid the monster's notice, she hid inside a hollowed-out tree. But was it really safe? Deep into the night, strange noises surrounded her. Then the trunk began to shake violently. Terrified, she didn't dare make a sound. Even a single noise might draw the creature's attention. She endured the night in despair. By dawn, the tree had been destroyed. Now she needed a safe shelter and a weapon. As she worked, she spotted something floating. Ashore, a corpse. Upon closer look, it was her dead companion. The lower half of the body was gone, the jagged wound suggesting the monster had fed on it, but it was just a guess. To confirm whether the creature ate humans, and to study its behavior, she hung the corpse high in the trees again and hid in the sand pit to observe. When night came, the monster appeared, devouring the remaining half. Now she knew two things. First, the creature only hunted at night. Second, it lived in the water and wasn't skilled at climbing. To survive, she had to build a shelter high above ground. Before sunset, once everything was ready, she finally relaxed. But then, the monster proved not just a strong swimmer, but also unnervingly sharp-smelling. That night, it launched a frenzied attack, forcing her to abandon her new shelter. She sprinted desperately along the shore, but the creature wasn't letting her go. With a single leap, it landed right in front of her. Clearly, she was no match for it, but her spear saved her life, just barely. The next day, as she tended to her wounds and planned her next move, she looked up, and what she saw nearly made her jaw drop.